Hey everybody! Happy trails to math camp. Okay, I found this in my desk drawer. I thought this was pretty cool. You guys are all familiar with Rugrats, right? Here's a little Rugrat guy. There he is. Okay. Anyway, so I picked this up. Check it out. I don't know if you can see in there, but that little thing, that little dice in there, is a rock, paper, scissors thing. Right now that's a rock. Check this out. Paper, rock, rock, rock. I'm trying to get scissors to show up. There's paper, 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 paper. Yep, there's the scissors. So anyway, this is kind of fun. So if somebody wanted to play rock, paper, scissors, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. Here we go. I don't even have to bother with this. Anyway, kind of fun. All right, so here's what I want to do. We are going to look at the integers again, and I know I spent a long time explaining how to add positive and negative integers. Now we're going to include subtraction. And so here we go. We're going to look at integers on the number line. We're going to look at those integers, and we're going to add and subtract. Now I know for some of you this might be a review, and for some of you it might be like, oh, this finally makes sense. Okay, so here we go. So what I have is -4 minus 2. So I have a -4, and then I'm taking away 2 more. So on a number line, it would look like this. I'm at -4, and I take away 2 more. So that means I'm going to go this way twice. I'm going to end up at -6. And I did that on purpose because I want you to realize the number line goes on forever this way, and it goes on forever to the right this way. Okay, so -4 minus 2 on the number line. Notice that that gives us -6. That would be our answer. Also, you can think of it like this. -4 minus 2 is the same thing as adding the opposite. So -4 minus 2 is the same thing as plus -2. So -4 plus -2, we know from adding integers, if I have 4 negatives and 2 more negatives, altogether I'm going to have a -6. So when you minus, it's the same thing as adding the opposite. Okay, let's see. Next one, 3 plus -8. Okay, I'm at 3, and I take away 8, I'm going to end up at -5. Or you could do that thing where, okay, you're adding and you have one of each. You have a 1 positive and 1 negative. So you could subtract 8 minus 3 and you get 5. And then you take the sign of the larger number. So if you look at just 3 and just 8, 8 is the larger number. So the sign of the answer is negative. Okay, whatever helps you out, that answer is -5. Okay, let's do a few more. 4 minus 7. Okay, now think about the answers to these before I work them out and see if you can figure them out. But 4 minus 7 is the same thing as 4 plus -7. Notice that I did 2 things. I changed this to a plus, and I changed that to the opposite of what that number was. So 4 plus -7 is -3. If you understand it this way, that's great too. 4 minus 7, we're at +4, and we take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at -3, which is what our answer is. Okay, 7 minus 4. Well, 7 minus 4 is just 3. Look again, if you did 7, you have 7 minus 4. If you made it plus the opposite, you would still end up with +3. Okay, here we go. 7 minus a -4. Well, minus means to go this way, but a negative means to go the other way. So let's think of it this way. I'm going to change this, 7 minus -4, to plus the opposite. So 7 minus -4 is actually 7 plus 4. So that just becomes 11. Okay, down here, -7 minus -4. Again, I'm going to change that, -7 minus -4, to plus the opposite of the second one. So now I have a negative 7 plus 4. Negative 7 plus 4 is going to be a negative 3. Okay, here we go. Negative 8 plus negative 2. Now I'm starting with a positive. I'm starting with a plus as the main operation. So negative 8 plus negative 2 is negative 10. Okay, negative 10 minus 3. Well, I'm going to change that to plus the opposite. So that's going to give me a negative 13. Negative 12 plus 4. Well, let's see. I have one negative and one positive. So in my mind, I'm thinking 12 minus 4 is 8. But I'm going to take the sign of the larger number. 12 is the larger number. If you look at just the 12, and if you ignore the sign, 12 is the larger number. So it's going to take, the answer will take the sign of the larger number. So negative 8. Okay. Now when I say larger number, I'm talking about the number without the sign. Okay. But if we were to look at, let's just say this was one of those deals where we were looking at, hey, let's compare negative 12 to positive 4. Okay. If we had one of those where we had to do a greater than or a less than deal, well, negative 12 would be less than 4, because on a number line, 4 would be here, negative 12 would be down here, here's 0. So negative 12 is less than 4. So when I talk about the bigger number, I'm talking about the bigger number without the sign. Okay, 12 is the bigger number, it's a negative, so the answer is a negative. Okay, I probably spent way too much time on that. But what I'm going to show you next is how this looks on Delta Math. And you guys are doing fantastic. I don't know if you guys play tennis or not, but I'll tell you what. Ace. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Okay, campers, I want to show you what this looks like on Delta Math when we're combining positive and negative integers. So I just showed you the lesson. Now let me show you what this looks like. So here I've got 9 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'm going to hit 14. Now, don't let this time concern you. I'm concerned more about accuracy at this point, okay? So let's see. Negative 9 minus 9, that's going to be a negative 18. 6 plus 5 is 11. Negative 3 minus 9, that would be like negative 3 plus negative 9, so that's going to be a negative 12. So notice over here, so far we've gotten 4 out of 10 correct, or we've gotten 4 in a row correct. 7 plus 1 is 8. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 5 minus 9 is negative 14. 7, let's see, negative 8 minus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, negative 14. Okay, that's going to be a negative 8. Negative 9 plus 9, that's going to be 0. Now notice I have a 10 out of 10, and I got that in 52.3 seconds. Now notice what happens. Negative 8 minus 2, negative 10. Negative 8 minus 5, negative 13. 2 minus 6, negative 4. 7 plus 3, 10. 8 minus 2, 6. Negative 4 minus 9, negative 13. 4 plus 7, 11. Negative 4 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Negative 13. 6 minus 6 is 0. Negative 6 minus 7, negative 6, negative 12, negative 13. Okay, now my best time is 40.2, that I got 10 in a row correct. So far I've gotten 20 in a row correct. Now I'm going to get one wrong on purpose. Negative 5 minus 7, I'm just going to say that that's negative 15, and I know it's not. Now notice how the time stopped. The current time of 49 seconds stopped. And it shows me, I don't know if you can see this, but it shows in red what I put, which is wrong. It's kind of a reddish pink. And it shows over here in green what the correct answer is. So everything at this point is stopped because I got a wrong answer. No big deal. So you go over here and you just hit start again. And it restarts the timer. So let's see, negative 3 minus 8, negative 11. So far I've gotten negative 5. Okay, so far I've gotten 2 in a row correct. But my best time was still 40.2. Anyway, that's the way that works. You can stop it at any time if you need to stop it and walk away and get a snack or, Whatever. You can always hit stop and then hit start again, and it just picks up. Oh, it restarts it. That's what it does. It restarts it. Well, that's no big deal. What I'm more worried about is that you just learn how to do these. Okay? New problem. You could click that and start. Okay. Anyway, so that's how that works. Okay. Thanks, guys. Good luck with this. You're going to do great. Bye.